today I'm in Southall during lockdown, so no big camera crews, just me and Sam and an iPhone. Nonetheless, I drove here and went past Heathrow on the way in, and I timed it, 12 minutes drive from the exit from Heathrow Airport. And I understand from the new Crossrail station, which of course this is a major Crossrail play here, it's going to be 9-10 minutes on Crossrail. Now Crossrail opens this summer in 2021 and will be fully functioning by summer 2022. And we've talked about it in IP Global for 5, 6, 7 years, but finally it's here. And these kind of locations like Southall will really benefit from it. You're talking about locations like Bond Street, Canary Wharf, all through the West End, Liverpool Street, that were 20, 25, 30 minutes to get to in the past. Now you're talking about 13 minutes from here to get into Paddington, 17 minutes to get into Bond Street, 24 minutes to get to Liverpool Street. So incredible commutes now with Crossrail, and that really is the heart of the story for Southall. Now you can see we're at the top floor of the project. We have the top few floors, I think floors 5, 6, 7, 8. You can get a sense of the panorama from here. There's no buildings opposite, there's no light issues. You've got a fantastic Southall Park all the way across here. You've got the local school here, and then right underneath us, just where I'm parked actually, you've got the whole high street with all the shops, coffee shops, and in fact, even though we're on lockdown, Sam and I are drinking a coffee which we managed to buy from a takeaway just along the high street here. It really is a fantastic location. In terms of commutability, in terms of where we go to get our train, I walked it. It took me just short of 5 minutes. I'm told it's 7, but that's obviously people that walk a bit slower or got shorter legs than me, but it's a 5-minute walk to the station, and then you've got those fantastic Crossrail times. So you'll see again what's happening in the UK, in the cities at the moment, people trying to get away from the centre, trying to get bigger spaces, parks. All of these units have got either terraces or balconies. This is a big thing now in the UK, and I think all over the world, where people will be working a lot more from home. So great story, great infrastructure, transport links are fantastic. So let's go and have a look at the units now. Before we move into the apartments and have a look at those, just to give you a bit of a vantage point as to exactly where we are. So directly north here, as you just move around slightly, you can see the arch, Wembley Stadium. Then if you keep going, you can see the City of London, you can just about see the Shard, and then you keep going, of course, you can see the docks, Docklands, Canary Wharf. So that gives you a good sense of where we are in relation to the city. And then you keep going round and then look into back into Southall that we were looking at before, and you head around to sort of warehousing the river over there. Then you've got a huge amount of regeneration going on. So over the next 20 years, Barclay Homes have bought all of that up, and there's going to be 3,500 homes. Now that gives you a sense of the amount of changes going on here and what that will do to prices over the next 10, 20 years. You can't even imagine what the would-be buyer in 20 years' time is going to be paying for a 2-bedroom apartment in a Barclay scheme just over the way there. Okay, we're in a 5th floor unit, 2-bedroom apartment. The thing that jumps out at me immediately, probably you as well, is very airy and bright. We've got no lights on, so we're not trying to fool you it's brighter than it really is. You can see that there's virtually floor-to-ceiling windows, the same in the bedrooms as well. And you've also got that benefit of this fantastic terrace, which again in this day and age, people will long for that kind of thing. So you can see there's this big terrace here, which also pours light in to the apartment as well, built-in kitchen, and then we have 2 bedrooms. You probably noticed the paintbrushes, we kick the painter out to get in, but obviously this is virtually finished, so anyone buying for investment, you can get it in, you can own this property before the end of March for the stamp duty discounts. Are very important, the big saving there. Again, the other big standout, 1-bedroom units from 333,000, 2 bedrooms from 455,000. We've got apartments in Manchester right now, in Birmingham at 300,000-400,000. This is a 15-20 minute commute from the City of London, so very affordable. I guess the final thing is a guy who's nearly 2 metres tall, 194, We've got 2.5 metre ceilings, so for modern apartments, it's great to have those nice tall, large ceilings. As we've said many times, outdoor space is a huge part of people's decision making these days when they're buying city-based apartments. You can see they've made a huge effort here.